guys, it's your girl Liz, and I am here with another actual YouTube video and not a short. I know it's been a minute, you guys, and I appreciate you for your patience with me and for your ongoing support. It's good to be back, and hello on the big screen. I will be reacting to the Game Award nominees for you and for the gaming community. And yeah, kind of like predict what I think is going to win out of the categories, and yeah, hope that I get it all correct. But anyway, I can't wait to check it out, so let's go.
Hello everybody, it's Jeff Keighley, and the Game Awards season is officially here, leading up to our live show streaming everywhere on Thursday, December 11th. Welcome to our 2025 Global Nomination Announcement Special.
Right.
Every year we come together as a community to celebrate and of course debate the absolute best in video games. And of course also get a look at what's next from our industry's most talented creators. This year, there have been so many incredible games created and updated, but only a handful have the honor of being selected as nominees for the Game Awards by our global voting jury. Who's in the running? Well, you're about to find out as we reveal this year's nominees across all the categories, and you can help select the winners by voting at thegameawards.com. All right, should we do it? Here's the first category.
Let's go!
For Best Performance, the nominees are Ben Starr for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Charlie Cox for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yote, Jennifer English for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Okay, I feel like there are three potential winners here. I'm gonna say Troy Baker because he is the OG. Erika Ishii for sure for Yote because she was very enjoyable. But I feel like the most deserving out of everyone for all their hard work that they've been putting in is literally Ben Starr. So let's hope it goes to Ben Starr. Congratulations, everyone else.
For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky.
Marvel Rivals, 100%. That is a no-brainer for sure. Because they've been upgrading with like different skins and characters and stuff. So I'm sure that's going to win. And it's very hype all the time. So
for Best Mobile Game, the nominees are
I don't
Destiny
do mobile
Rising,
games.
Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Uma Masume, Pretty Derby, and Wuthering Waves. This year's nominees for Best Art Direction are Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Art direction. When I think about art direction, I think about art. I think about color. I think about creativity. I don't think about graphics necessarily, personally. So I'm gonna go with Hades just because I love the art style of Hades. Not so much the style of the game that it is, but I do respect everything that Hades has done and is doing. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Hades. Played a little bit of Silksong. Nothing crazy, but I feel like Hades has got a little more detail, so we're gonna go with Hades too.
For Best Score and Music, leveled up by Spotify, the nominees are Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silksong, Darren Korb for Hades 2, Lorian Testar for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Toma Otoa for Ghost of Yote, and Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell for Death Stranding 2 on the Beach.
Yo, so for me, it's definitely going to be a toss-up between Clair Obscur and Death Stranding 2. I love Death Stranding 2 music. I felt like everywhere that it was placed was absolutely perfect. I don't know, because Ghost of Yote also had some really cool moments too. But I hope, fingers crossed, it goes to Woodkid. He is actually a fantastic artist, and I listen to a lot of his music. Great style. But Clair Obscur is also very memorable and a lot more, how do I say, emotional with the kind of game that Claire Obscure, so I'm probably going to go with Claire Obscure, as much as I would want Death Stranding 2 to win, and if it does, voila.
The best audio design nominees are Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, and Silent Hill F.
I'm going to go Silent Hill or Death Stranding. If I had to pick one or the other, I'm definitely going to go with... I don't know. I don't know so much. Now I'm kind of confused. I'm just going to say Silent Hill F because we want Silent Hill to get something, right?
Best Adaptation was added to the Game Awards in 2022 to recognize an outstanding show, movie, or other creative work inspired by and based on an established video game world. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation.
Okay.
A Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell Deathwatch,
Devil May Cry,
The Last of Us Season 2,
Devil May Cry,
Until Dawn.
Devil May Cry.
For Best Narrative, the
Devil May Cry.
Outstanding nominees are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F.
Silent Hill F was deep. Everything else was pretty cool. Yotei was also really beautiful. Claire Obscure was really interesting with the story and very deep and gorgeous, but I feel like Death Stranding is just as crazy, but I don't know, maybe Claire Obscure was a lot more... Oh, that's really, really hard. That's really, really hard. But let's just go Claire Obscure, because I believe that they're going to get Game of the Year.
Best Community Support celebrates game developers who continually and transparently engage, support, and respond to their players. This year's nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
I'm going to say Helldivers 2 because I don't play Helldivers, but I know a lot about the community, and I've witnessed a lot of people in the Helldivers community and how beautiful it is. And every time I think about gaming and community out of all the nominees, Helldivers is the one that stands out to me. Could be Fortnite, wouldn't be surprised, but I think community is Helldivers.
Your nominees for Games for Impact are Consume Me, Despelote, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wonderstop.
South of Midnight! South of Midnight, please God, South of Midnight. I think that was such a unique experience, very memorable. The music, the placement, the style, the story. Yes, yes, please.
Category of Best Multiplayer. The nominees are Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
Split Fiction. I don't know now. Nah, man. I'm going to go Split Fiction. It is the best multiplayer. I know Arc Raiders is pretty hype right now, but it's probably going to go to Arc Raiders, but I want it to go to Split Fiction for sure. That's a hard one. I feel like I know where it's going to go, but dang it.
Best Independent Game celebrates games with a high degree of risk tolerance, produced outside the traditional publisher system. Those nominees are Absolem, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Let's just say Hollow Knight Silksong because we got to give it something. Okay? But I feel like it's going to be Claire Obscure. Dang! Crazy.
Best Debut Indie Game recognizes a development team that hasn't won a Game Award before. In fact, these teams published their first game this year. The nominees are Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Despelote, Dispatch, and Megabomb.
Oh! I want to go Dispatch because I love Alana and I will always be in her corner, and hell yeah to the success of that game. I am a big fan of Telltale, and I know it's kind of similar to that. I haven't played it yet, but I know that I will get around to it. But yes, please, for Dispatch. But I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to Claire Obscure because that game is just it. Oh my god, Alana!
For Best VR AR Game, the nominees are Alien Rogue Incursion, Ark and Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, and the Midnight Walk.
Midnight Walk! Midnight Walk, because I found it very unique. I found it very fun. I found it really emotional and cute and unique. I just love the art style of it and how it was all claymation. I'm a little sucker for that shit, so.
For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are
Alana?
Pedro, Kai Sanat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanut.
I'd say Kai. Well done. Well done.
Part of the Game Awards is looking forward to what's next, and don't worry, we'll have lots of games to announce for you on December 11th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees based on currently announced titles.
Blade Zero.
007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Ah, shit! Shit!
Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4.
Oh my lord! Okay, well, Phantom Blade's not in there. They went for the games that are, I guess, bigger. For me, it's The Witcher out of everything, but we all know that it's going to go to GTA 6, so let's not waste any time and continue.
The Best Action-Adventure Game nominees are Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction.
Action adventure, I'm going to go with Ghost of Yote just because of how smooth it was and how satisfying it was and the weapon variety. I'm not saying that Death Stranding didn't have it, but for me, Death Stranding was not really about the combat so much because I was more intrigued by the characters and where the story was heading and just the mystery behind everybody in that game. So yes.
For Best Role-Playing Game, the jury selected Avowed, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2.
Clair Obscur.
In the category of Best Fighting Game, the nominees are 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage.
Right. I don't know. I'm just going to be biased and go Mortal Kombat, even though I nodded my head saying no because I expected different games. But I don't know. May the best man win.
The nominees for Best Action Game are Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi.
Ninja Gaiden 4, Ninja Gaiden 4, Ninja Gaiden 4, Ninja Gaiden 4. Finish. I've never played an action game as good as Ninja Gaiden 4, and that's what's going to happen. Goodbye.
Innovation and accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. The nominees for innovation and accessibility are Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26,
Ninja Gaiden?
and South of Midnight.
I'm not
Next
sure,
up,
guys.
Best Family Game. The nominees are Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction.
I'm just gonna go Donkey Kong, because it's got a perfect score. So
the Best Sim Strategy Game nominees are The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Yeliz Chronicles, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, and 2 Point Museum.
Jurassic World Evolution 3. Wild guess throwing that out there.
These games are nominated for Best Sports Racing Game. EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Cross World.
Mario Kart World. Because Nintendo?
Now the nominees in our 3 esports categories, starting with Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The nominees for Best Esports Athlete are
League of Legends,
Brock, Chovy, Forsaken, Kakaru, Mena RD, and Zywoo.
Congratulations,
and for Best
guys.
Esports Team, our Special Esports Committee nominated these teams. Gen G League of Legends, NRG Valorant, Team Falcons Dota 2, Team Liquid PH Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Team Vitality, Counter-Strike 2.
Congratulations.
Okay, we're
also.
almost done, but there are still two very important categories to go. First, Best Game Direction recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. The
Death
nominees
Stranding 2.
are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. And now it's the big one. GOTY, Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience to players across all creative and technical fields. For this year's awards, our global TGA jury has selected the following 6 games as the nominees for Game of the Year.
Okay.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive. Death Stranding 2 On the
That's
Beach
what I
from
want. I am not
Kojima
even gonna
Productions. Donkey Kong Bonanza
Whoa!
from Nintendo.
People up against a Nintendo game though? Oh, Danger Zone. Damn.
Hades 2 from Supergiant Games. Hollow Knight Silksong from Team Cherry.
Okay.
And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from Warhorse Studios. There you have it, your nominees for Game of the Year. And now that those are official, you can anticipate Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra playing their themes as part of our musical salute to the nominees live on December 11th. But before that, we need your help to decide which nominees become the winners.
So I feel like this is as real as it's going to get, at least in my opinion. I think that Claire Obscura's got it hands down, no problem, fairly easy, nice and smooth. I personally would want to give it to Death Stranding because it was just such a fantastic, beautiful, and, unmatched experience. I didn't play Claire Obscure all the way to the end, but I did watch the story and I was really intrigued by the characters and the story and where it led to. When I found out where it led to, it was really emotional. So even as a person who has not completed Claire Obscure, I feel like it's fairly obvious, especially with the gameplay and the boss fights and just the hype around the whole game. It says a lot more than what I need to really experience to understand why a game like Claire Obscure is so successful. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But I genuinely do feel like Game of the Year is going to go to Claire Obscure as much as I want it to go to Death Stranding. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a minute, but it's good to see you. And yeah, I'll see you again in my next video or my next short or wherever I decide to reveal myself. Bye, you guys, and I will see you soon.